Merci à son éminence, le cardinal Ouellet. Un dernier rappel, les facilités sont à ma droite, à votre gauche, derrière le West Block. Rappelez-vous de ne pas amener vos pancartes à la salle de bain. Maintenant, Don Hutchinson, vice-président du groupe évangélique du Canada, Centre pour la foi et vie publique.
Hi. My name is Don, and I am pro-life. Being pro-life is not an addiction, it's a conviction. It's not just my conviction, but the expressed position of the Evangelical Fellowship of Canada and our 39 denominational affiliates across the country. We are unabashedly, unreservedly, and unashamedly pro-life. Pro-life from womb to natural arrival in the tomb. Being pro-life does not require that you become a Christian. It does not require that you be Jewish or have any other form of life-respecting faith. It simply requires understanding that if a life is human after birth, it must be human before as well. It also means that all human life is valuable, from the womb to the deathbed and every stage in between. Being pro-life does not mean I've been brainwashed. It means my reasoning is logical. Just a few days ago, I read one of the most bizarre pieces I think I've ever seen. In the article, the author stated that the life in the womb is a human being, but is not a person until after birth. Therefore, the author went on to suggest the human being in the womb is without rights, and that human being's mother had a right to decide what she would do with that life. This piece was bizarre because it demonstrated the logical disconnect between recognizing human life and the artificial separation that exists in this country mere seconds before birth, when abortion is permitted, and seconds after, when taking the life of that child would be considered murder. The piece was bizarre because it illustrated that our healthcare coverage will pay the cost of surgery in utero to save a child's life, and then pay the cost of killing that same child should the mother change her mind. There is a growing tide within the pro-choice movement that recognizes 9 months is too long a time frame to allow abortion in a country with no laws. They are accepting of the medicine and the science, and they are challenged by the morality. There is also a recognizable group, such as the author of the aforementioned bizarre article, who are demonstrating by their words that they are not even pro-choice, they are pro-abortion. A third and most destructive camp that seems unconcerned about mother or child and interested only in abortion being made available for every pregnancy. What should be available for every pregnancy is an awareness of the life growing inside, a level of support to help the new mom prepare for motherhood, and an awareness of the countless number of women who have been damaged physically or emotionally by the so-called safe medical procedure. In short, there should be both protection and support for healthy life in the womb and beyond. The Prime Minister stated when he was campaigning for the job that he would not open the debate on this issue in Parliament. I can respect that. However, the Supreme Court of Canada has said that Parliament is the right place for the debate. And there are 307 other seats in the House of Commons and over 100 in the Senate. They're all occupied by men and women, human beings, who may bring the debate that has been taking place in the media and the public square for years into Parliament, where it belongs and where a resolution must be sought. I encourage you I encourage every one of you to take advantage of the fact that in our country, if you send a letter or a card to your member of Parliament or a senator, you do not need to put any postage on it. Send it here to their offices. It's free. Don't just send one letter, but write regularly and respectfully share your position with them. The issue is life, and as long as we have it, we are called to engage in promoting life and protecting life. I also encourage you to pray for every parliamentarian, and most particularly to offer your support and encouragement to those you will be hearing from in the next few minutes. I also congratulate every one of you who has come out today to stand up and to march for life. And by the way, I'm not just another gray-haired old guy talking about what some have called a women's issue. I am the son of a woman who risked her hearing and her life to give me birth. When doctors in Canada, as early as 1960, were prepared to offer her another alternative, a medical alternative, they called it. I am delighted to say that we survived, and we both place the highest value on life.